Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to learn some very useful and interesting functions that help us work with arrays in PHP. Sometimes just creating an array is not enough. We often need to split it, combine it or slice it or even change its structure. PHP gives us built-in functions like array chunk, array merge, array slice and many more. Names sounds new, I will explain each function step by step with simple examples. So stay tuned and let's get started. First one is array chunk. Array chunk is a PHP function used to split an array into a smaller arrays or chunks of the specified size. Here you can see this is a small example. In this, the cars, it is a array name that holds the elements like Volvo, BMW, Toyota and Maruti. And here you can see the $Z, it holds the chunk values. Here you can see array chunk built-in function, and here I have given the parameters as a $cars, means the array name, and comma 2. Here you can see in array chunk we have to give the input as first is the input array that you want to split, and separated by comma we have to give the number of elements in each chunk. Here you can see I have print the Z, means the chunk values. Here you can see the last array, it contains first array, it contains a Volvo and BMW, and our second array which contains Toyota and Maruti. Here you can see it, I have given the length, means the number of elements in each chunk, that is 2. That's why it is divided the original array into 2 sub-arrays. Here you can see. Now we will execute this. First we have to start the Apache and go to the Sublime Text, and inside this I will give one array name as the $num is equals to, I will give the array function. Inside that I will give the element as and I will declare another variable as chunk, and in that I will save the array chunk values, and here I will give the input, that means the array that we want to split, and the size means here I will give the 2. In this it will split an array by the size of 2, means in 0th array it will print first 2 elements, in second it will print next 2 and next 2. Now we will print it, print r. In this we have to print chunk. Now it has to saved in htdocs.xampp. in Janvi folder I have saved. Now I will go to the browser, and here I will give the path as localhost Janvi example.php. Here you can see it will divide array by 2 elements in each. Here you can see. What if the not enough elements are present in an array? Means in here I will remove, means I have given the size to split an array is 2, then it will split it by 2, but there is one more element that don't have one more element. Use means in this splits the original array into a smaller arrays, each with the two elements, except the last one if the not enough elements are left. Here you can see, I will save it and refresh it. Here you can see this is our 0th array, first array, and in last array here you can see only 5 is present. The next topic is array slicing. Array slice, it is a built-in function, is used to extract a portion or a slice of an array. It returns a new array contains selected element based on the given offset and length. Here you can see, this is the example. In this I have declared one array that contains Volvo, BMW, Toyota and Maruti. In printer, here you can see I have given a array slice function, and in that I have passed the array and separated by comma I have given the starting point as 2. Means I want the slice or a portion of an array from the second index. Here you can see in our output it returning a new array that contains a slice or a portion of an original array that starts from the index second. Here you can see this is the 0th index, first index, and Toyota and Maruti at second and fourth index, second and third index. Now we will execute this, or else we will define new example. In this I will define one array name as color, and using the array function I will give the elements as red, green and blue, and in print r I will give the array slice function, and in that I will give the array name, comma, the starting point as 1. Now first I will execute this, save it and refresh. Here you can see it is giving output as green and blue, means at our first index it contains green and at last it contains blue. What if I will in syntax there is a one more parameter that we have to give in this as a length, means till what we want a slice from the original array. Here you can see I will give the starting as 0 and ending as 1. Okay, here we have to give the index as 0 because it not include the ending index. So now it will give the output as starting from 0 till first, and it will not include this second index element. Now I will save it and refresh the browser. Here you can see the red and green. Our next function is explode. Explode is used to convert a string into an array based on the delimiter, a character or a symbol used to separate the parts. Here you can see, here in the comment section I have given it converts the string to an array. Explode function accepts two arguments, namely the separator and the source string, and returns an array. Here you can see I have given the string name as str. It contains Tinkler, Tailor, Soldier and Spy. Here I have given another array name as and it contains the explode. Explode means the converted array, and in single quotes I have defined this string, and using the explode function that separate by comma, and it returns an array of the elements like tinker, tailor, soldier and spy. Here you can see. We will execute another example. Here I will declare one variable as text, and it will contain the string as apple, comma, banana, comma, orange, and end it by semicolon. And I will use another variable as fruits, and I will use the explode function. In that I will give the separator in double quote as comma, and we have to give the argument as our string name. Now we will try to print it using the printr function. In this we will give the variable as fruits. Now save it and go to the browser and refresh it. Here you can see it will returning a array that the string has converted into an array, and it will give the index to each that element. That's it for part 1 of PHP built-in array functions. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Stay tuned for part 2 where we will dive even deeper. See you soon. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.